It was a quiet March evening in Allen County, Kansas. A local man was out hunting, not for a person, but for deer antlers. But what he stumbled upon would send shockwaves through a community that had been waiting years for answers. There, in a patch of woods near Arizona Road and 1800th Street, his foot nudged something unusual in the dirt. Skeletal remains. Could this be the resolution to one of Kansas's most haunting disappearances? A man who left without a trace 6 years earlier? The discovery was the spark that finally reignited a long, cold investigation. But the truth behind it would take months to confirm. Stay tuned. Consider subscribing. It means a lot to us. Dennis J. Ray Lushbough Jr. was no stranger to the outdoors. A lifelong resident of Iola, Kansas, he loved camping, fishing, and the quiet of rural life. Born October 16, 1972, Jay had served his country in the U.S. Navy and later worked in construction, a rugged life that matched his spirit. On August 13, 2017, Jay and his girlfriend were on a camping trip. What started as a weekend outing soon turned tense. The two argued, and Jay walked away from the campsite. He got into his van and vanished. He never returned. No goodbye, no call, no hint of what had happened. What could cause a seasoned outdoorsman to disappear without a trace? Soon after, the first big clue would surface, but it raised even more unsettling questions. Nearly 2 weeks after Jay's disappearance, his van was found, but not where anyone expected. Abandoned in a field near Arizona Road, close to the Neosho-Allen County line, the vehicle sat eerily silent. Investigators noted something strange. The van had a flat tire. It was low on gas. And there was still no sign of Jay. No signs of a struggle. No obvious foul play. Just silence. Was this a case of a man stranded in the wilderness, a tragic accident, or something far more sinister? The scene left more questions than answers, and no body yet. But the case would stay open and active for years. From 2017 through 2022, Dennis Lushbough Jr.'s case remained unsolved, a haunting mystery that gripped Iola and surrounding counties. Law enforcement worked the leads they had. Family and friends held on to hope, and investigators continued to follow every tip. His case was even added to the National Missing and Unidentified Persons System, but without concrete evidence, closure remained out of reach. Every year that passed made it feel less likely he'd ever be found. March 18, 2023, the date that would change everything. The remains found by the antler hunter were sent for forensic examination. Authorities with the Allen County Sheriff's Office and the Kansas Bureau of Investigation worked meticulously, comparing skeletal evidence against missing persons data. Months later, in October 2023, the confirmation came. Those were the remains of Dennis J. Ray Lushbough Jr. Finally, after more than 6 years, the mystery of his disappearance had been solved in the most heartbreaking way. But before we draw any conclusions, there's one big twist. Foul play has not been confirmed. Here's what investigators confirmed. The remains matched Jay's identity through forensic examination. His disappearance and the location of the remains were consistent with where his van was found years earlier. Authorities stated that, based on available evidence, they do not suspect foul play. But here's what we still don't know. What actually happened to him after he left the campsite? Did he succumb to weather, injury, or something unexpected? Or does a deeper mystery still lurk beneath the surface? The official files remain silent on those answers. What truly happened to Dennis Lushbough Jr. on that late summer day in 2017? Was it simply a tragic accident, or evidence of something darker, still unspoken? Only time and maybe new evidence will tell. If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe and let me know, which mystery should we explore next?